Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I'm going to make it through the end of the day with all the sugar I'm consuming today, but we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. And that's not the case with this particular item. I actually picked this item up a few weeks ago in anticipation for this particular day. Why? Because today is Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. I bought this particular item. I saw it, again, a few weeks ago out at Walgreens. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll review that sometime before Halloween so that I can post it on Halloween. And I forgot to review it. So it's Halloween, so I'm going to post it later today, basically once I'm done doing these reviews. And, yeah, what is it, folks? Well, it's a thing, and even the lady at the register, when I brought it up to her, was like, and I was like, It is, boom, it is Gummy Spooky Noodles. It's Gummy Ramen. Which, folks, if you happen to know, I have an entire playlist on my channel called Ramen Reviews, where I go over there and I go over there and I review all kinds of instant food things, typically instant noodles or, things like that. I'm putting this on that list. First of all, let's get a thing. Well, actually, what am I supposed to do with you? Do I have to do anything, or are you just a thing? It has candy slime. All right. It looks like it contains gummy, slime, and then, like, eyeballs and feet, and then a fork. Okay, let's open it up. I want to see this ridiculous mix. All right, so we got the gummy stuff right here, the worms and the eyes and stuff. And then we've got tiny fork, and then we've got the ooze. All right, I know how to make this work. I might be the world's greatest super genius, but I don't think I need to use all of my intellect for this. Watch me fuck it up somehow. But let's open it up. We got all this in here. Open. Alright, now I'm going to take that stuff, I'm going to put it in there with the gummy worm things that are the gummy noodles, I guess. I feel bad because I didn't bring my, I didn't think to bring my chopsticks. That would have really made it perfect. They're very long. And then let's get some, sure, man. Let's get some of this gummy juice in there. I guess that's the broth. Alright. Oh, wow, it's thicker than I thought it would be. I was expecting more of a... Alright. Yeah, it's like almost as thick as, like, the gummies. Alright, let's get a little bit more. Alright. We'll go with that. So, we mixed it in, it's a thing. Where's the fork? Tiny fork. I promise we'll get to the review quickly, folks. Ugh, stuff in my eye. Why stuff in my eye? Stop it. Alright, now, tiny fork. We're going to mix this up about as good as we can. Problem is, that stuff is so sticky that it's, like, instantly bonding to things. It's not really, like, again, if it were more of a soupy kind of thing. Alright. God damn, get out of my eye. Alright, let's get, like, a thing. Whenever I do these, I like to do a noodle pull. It looks like that. We'll do... Sure, man, let's, why the fuck not? I think even if I were a small child, this would have been way too sugary for me. God damn. Um. Okay. Well, okay. So the pouring stuff, the slime, right? That is like surprisingly tart. I wasn't expecting that. Now the gummies themselves are sweet, so I guess they were going for like a sweet and sour kind of deal. Okay. The ooze itself, flavor-wise, I'm somewhere between like a strawberry and a watermelon kind of flavor. It's definitely fruit flavored. I'm trying to get more of just the goo. It's surprising how sharp it is. Okay. The gummies themselves are nice. Like, I enjoy the little, like, they're fine. They're basically just like elongated gummy worms. They're nice and fruity and sweet. I don't know that I like the contrast, though, of the... like a sour strawberry watermelon kind of flavor. I don't know, I kind of like it, I kind of don't. Let's get one of the eyeballs. Unfortunately, the tiny fork is not great for this because it's just tiny fork, but... Man, that gummy eye is dense. Kind of nice thing about that, though, it's dense enough that I'm able to get most of the goo off. Like, most of that melts, so I'm able to just taste the gummy itself. That's kind of a berry flavor to it. Okay. And let's get a toe or whatever the hell it is. A foot. No! You belong to Brandon now. I bought you. Ba-ba-ba. Tastes similar to the eyeball. Has kind of a generic fruity gummy flavor. But whereas that had a little bit of a blueberry aspect, this... maybe like a mild strawberry or something like that. Yeah. Alright, well, it is what it is. I mean, it's a ridiculous little gimmick thing that, quite frankly, I don't know who it's for, but... Alright. Two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No and no. Here's the thing. I'm all for gimmicky stuff, especially with, Halloween and everything. I think that's fun. I don't even fundamentally hate the idea of this, but, like, for one thing, it's just so much, man. It's like the gummy worms, and again, I get the whole thing they were going for with it. The gummy worms and the gummy stuff, I was perfectly fine with. The ooze, I wasn't that big into. I just felt it was too tart. But when you would get, like, some of the nice contrasting moments, when you would get enough of the sweetness to kind of counteract some of that sourness, it was kind of nice. But even then, it definitely tastes extremely artificial and way too sugary. It's just, I like gummy stuff. I could have just done with the gummy stuff. I don't think I needed the whole collaboration thing. Again, it's kind of fun, but, like, for me personally, way too much. Just way too much. Way too much. If I'm recommending it, I mean, look, presumably you're going to buy this for a child, unless you're like me and you're just a doofy-ass adult. No, don't do it. Seriously. I am all for, these kind of things and stuff like that. Again, like fun little stuff. And you could maybe make this work somehow. I don't know how, but you could maybe make it work. But as is, man, it's too much, and it's like it has to have like 8,000% sugar in it. Just leave it. And that's me saying that. Leave this one alone. It's kind of fun. If you really want to try it, It's not the worst thing in the world, but anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go there themselves a truly actual ramen-tastic rest of your life. I'm definitely gonna go make myself some instant ramen when I get inside. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're gonna do, folks. You're gonna try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, happy Halloween. This is the last, I think, most likely, the last Halloween-themed review I'm doing for the day. And I do want to wish you a happy spooky season. Been one of my favorite holidays ever since I was a kid. I don't think I'm alone in saying that. In fact, if anything, it seems to be growing year by year. And man, and look, some folks don't get into it, and that's your jam too. I ain't hating on you. But man, go out, watch yourself a nice horror movie, It's nice and gloomy today, although it's too warm. It's too warm. I am of the older generation where it's like, if you want that candy, you should have to suffer for it a little bit, I'd go out there and it didn't matter. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's snowing. I didn't give a damn. Candy. But anyway, happy Halloween. Bye.